Sigma males are a rare breed, choosing solitude over superficial friendships and quality over quantity when it comes to their social circles. They prefer the comfort of their own thoughts and pursuits, diving deep into self-reflection, intellectual challenges, and personal growth. Activities that rarely require the validation or constant presence of others. For the Sigma male, the idea of friendship isn't defined by mere companionship, but by trust, authenticity, and shared values. Many people don't fit this standard, and Sigma males are uncompromising about who they let in, leading to fewer but more meaningful relationships. Their introspective, independent nature can make them appear aloof or disinterested, but in reality, they simply reject shallow bonds. Sigma males often find that typical social conventions feel restrictive, preferring to invest their energy in the few connections that truly align with their mindset. This selectivity isn't isolation. It's a conscious choice to avoid unnecessary drama, distractions, and relationships that don't contribute to their growth. As a result, Sigma males often have a small circle, yet one filled with depth, loyalty, and mutual respect, an approach that makes sense in a world where genuine connections are hard to find. Are you feeling like just a roommate in your own home? At the Dominance Academy, they help men boost passion, reclaim respect, and restore their power in relationships. Step into your strength and transform your intimate life. Join the Dominance Academy, where Sigma men rediscover leadership and connection. Go to the link in the description. Number 1. Sigma males have a reputation for being brutally honest, and this honesty often hits harder than most people can handle. While many claim they want friends who are truthful with them, what they actually desire are people who tell them what they want to hear. Sigma males, however, don't play that game. When you ask for their opinion, they'll give it to you straight without sugarcoating, because they see honesty as a sign of respect. For them, lying is the ultimate betrayal, and if they care about someone, they believe it's their duty to tell the truth, even when it's uncomfortable. This raw honesty tends to drive people away. Whether it's pointing out flaws in someone's business idea or telling a friend their relationship is clearly toxic, Sigma males will offer the truth, regardless of the discomfort it causes. Even though people often come to them asking for honest feedback, they're frequently shocked by the blunt answers they receive. Most people prefer comfort and approval over the truth, and this difference in expectations leads to friction. Sigma males aren't mean-spirited. They just believe that honesty helps others grow and avoid mistakes, even if it's tough to hear. Number 2. Sigma males have no tolerance for shallow connections. While many people enjoy collecting a large number of casual friends, Sigma males simply can't engage in those types of relationships. It's not that they hate people. It's just that fake smiles and shallow conversations drain their energy. At social gatherings, while others are busy making small talk and exchanging numbers they'll never use, Sigma males are either in a quiet corner having an in-depth conversation with someone who interests them, or they've already left. They can't stand the superficiality that comes with the usual social rituals, like agreeing to hang out sometime, knowing full well that it'll never happen. They can spot fake friendships from a mile away, those who act overly friendly but never show up when you really need them. To Sigma males, true friendship is about being genuine, having meaningful conversations, and sharing real experiences, even if that means disagreeing sometimes. They'd rather have no friends at all than waste time on relationships that are built on surface-level interactions. One real friend who understands them is far more valuable than 50 fake ones who just want to look good or be popular. Sigma males aren't better than anyone else. They just don't have the energy or desire to engage in shallow connections. Number 3. Sigma males are deeply tired of one-sided friendships. Time and time again, they find themselves in relationships where they're the ones who listen, offer support, and show up when needed. But when it's their turn to need help, everyone seems too busy. After experiencing this over and over again, Sigma males stop putting in the effort. They've learned that many people are only around when they want something, advice, support, or a favor. But when it's time for the Sigma male to share his struggles or seek support, people quickly turn the conversation to themselves or avoid the issue entirely. It's exhausting being the emotional support for others, but never having the same reciprocal care in return. This pattern becomes especially apparent in group settings, where they're expected to show up for everyone's special moments or tough times, but when they have something to celebrate or need help, the group chat remains silent. The moment Sigma males stop reaching out first, those supposed friends fade away. They learn that not everyone who calls them a friend actually values them. Instead of clinging to these one-sided relationships, Sigma males choose solitude over meaningless connections. They're not asking for much, just a basic level of give and take. Number 4. Sigma males trust actions over words. For them, talk is cheap, and it's easy to make promises, but it's the follow-through that counts. They've learned to judge people based on what they do, not what they say. A friend who shows up unprompted to help move a heavy box, or stands by you when things go wrong, is worth far more than those who constantly say, "I'm here for you," but disappear when you actually need them. This is how Sigma males approach friendships. It's not about grand emotional declarations or public displays of affection. It's about showing up when it matters. A text saying, "Let me know if you need anything," means nothing to them if there's no action to back it up. They've seen too many people use words as a facade to appear caring, while their actions tell a different story. For Sigma males, a single person who demonstrates their loyalty through actions, not words, is far more valuable than hundreds who just say the right things. This focus on deeds over words makes it difficult for them to fit into the modern social scene, where people often value appearances over substance. A few loyal friends who prove their worth through their actions are far more valuable to them than an army of fair-weather friends. Number 5. Sigma males don't hesitate to distance themselves when something feels off. They trust their instincts, and if something feels wrong in a friendship, they're quick to pull back. There's no drama, no confrontation, just a quiet exit. Whether it's a sense that someone is being dishonest or noticing subtle red flags like gossip or manipulation, once Sigma males sense something is wrong, they don't wait for confirmation. They trust their gut and start to withdraw. They've learned that small warning signs often grow into bigger problems later on, so why stick around and wait for the inevitable fallout? Their exit is usually quiet and unannounced, less available, taking longer to respond, slowly fading out of someone's life. By the time the other person notices the distance, the Sigma male is already gone. This behavior isn't about being paranoid or judgmental. It's about protecting themselves from unnecessary drama. They've seen enough to know that explanations are often just excuses, and rather than dealing with the hassle of confrontation, they prefer to move on. Their preference for a drama-free life means they often keep their circles small, but they're okay with that. Better to have no friends than to allow toxic relationships to linger. Number 6. People often wear masks, hiding their true intentions, and Sigma males are quick to notice. They've become experts at reading the subtle gaps between words and actions, the places where people pretend to be one thing but act like something else entirely. In a world full of bad actors, where everyone seems to have a different agenda, it's hard to trust anyone. Sigma males have seen it all. The people who agree with you in private but act against you in public. Those who shower you with praise to your face but gossip about you behind your back. These inconsistencies become exhausting over time. It's not just about the big lies, it's about all the little things. When someone says they're fine when they're clearly upset, or when they agree to plans they have no intention of keeping. Sigma males notice these discrepancies and quickly lose faith in people who can't be straightforward. They prefer to keep their distance from people who live in a world of masks and half-truths. To them, it's simpler to avoid investing in connections where they're constantly guessing what people really mean. The few who earn their trust do so by consistently aligning their words and actions, and even then, it takes time. It's not about having trust issues, it's about being realistic. Number 7. Sigma males are incredibly selective about who they open up to. While many people share their thoughts and feelings casually with friends or on social media, Sigma males keep their inner world tightly guarded. They'll listen to others pour out their problems, but when it's their turn to speak about their own struggles, they offer only vague answers. It's not that they don't have personal issues to share, it's just that they've learned the hard way how easily personal information can be turned into gossip or used against them. They've witnessed too many times how what starts as a private conversation ends up being public knowledge or, worse, weaponized to manipulate them. As a result, they create a protective barrier around their true selves. They might be surrounded by people, but they remain a mystery, only revealing what's necessary. Trust must be earned over time, and once someone shows real loyalty. Keeping secrets when others couldn't, or standing by them when everyone else walks away. Then the Sigma male will begin to let them in. These rare, genuine connections are invaluable to them, and they would rather keep things mysterious than risk opening up to the wrong person. Number 8. Sigma males are fiercely independent and don't rely on others for validation. They've long since stopped seeking approval from friends, family, or society at large. While most people are driven by a desire to fit in or gain recognition from others, Sigma males are content doing their own thing. They value their autonomy above all else and prefer to march to the beat of their own drum. This often makes them seem aloof or detached, but it's not that they don't care. It's just that they don't need anyone's approval to feel good about themselves. They are comfortable in their own skin, and they don't feel the need to constantly prove themselves to anyone. Whether it's their career choices, lifestyle, or opinions, Sigma males don't make decisions based on what will make others happy or what will garner the most praise. They trust their own judgment and live their lives according to their own standards. This independence can be misinterpreted as arrogance or indifference, but in reality, it's a sign of self-assurance. Sigma males know that true fulfillment comes from within, not from external validation or the need to impress others. Number 9. Sigma males thrive in solitude. While many people seek constant social interaction, Sigma males find peace and fulfillment in their own company. They enjoy the quiet moments of introspection, where they can think deeply and focus on personal growth. Solitude gives them the space to recharge, reflect, and pursue their passions without the distractions of the outside world. They're not loners in the sense of being socially isolated or antisocial. Rather, they choose to spend time alone because it allows them to connect with their true selves. In fact, many Sigma males are highly productive when they're alone, using their time to develop new skills, tackle personal projects, or engage in creative endeavors. They understand that solitude is a necessary part of the self-discovery process, and that it's during these moments of quiet reflection that they find clarity and direction. The outside world can be noisy and chaotic, but in solitude, Sigma males find their balance and sense of purpose. They don't feel lonely in isolation. Instead, they cherish the opportunity to be fully immersed in their own thoughts and ideas. Number 10. Sigma males have a deep sense of self-respect and refuse to tolerate disrespect. They understand their own worth and don't allow others to diminish it. Whether it's in relationships, at work, or in social settings, Sigma males set clear boundaries and expect others to respect them. They're not afraid to stand up for themselves and speak out when they feel mistreated. Unlike people pleasers, who may tolerate bad behavior to avoid conflict, Sigma males will distance themselves from anyone who disrespects them or crosses their boundaries. They've learned the hard way that compromising their self-respect only leads to dissatisfaction and resentment. This doesn't mean they're quick to anger or easily offended. Rather, they're simply unwilling to let others take advantage of their time, energy, or emotions. When Sigma males feel disrespected, they simply withdraw and cut ties with those who no longer deserve a place in their lives. They don't need to make a scene or confront people directly. Instead, they just fade away from toxic situations. This strong sense of self-worth ensures that they maintain healthy, balanced relationships and avoid unnecessary drama or manipulation. Number 11. Sigma males are natural problem solvers and critical thinkers. They are highly analytical and able to look at situations from multiple angles, which makes them exceptional at solving complex problems. When faced with a challenge, they don't jump to conclusions or make rash decisions. Instead, they take a step back, assess the situation, and carefully consider all possible solutions. This ability to think critically and logically is one of their greatest strengths, and it often makes them valuable assets in both personal and professional settings. Sigma males don't rely on others to provide answers or guidance. They trust their own intellect and intuition to guide them through difficult situations. This independence in problem solving allows them to maintain a sense of control, even when things feel chaotic. They're not afraid to question conventional wisdom or explore unconventional solutions, which often leads to innovative ideas and approaches. Whether it's a work challenge, a personal dilemma, or a social situation, Sigma males can be counted on to think things through and come up with practical, effective solutions. Number 12. Sigma males are selective about where they invest their energy. They've learned that not every situation, person, or opportunity is worth their time and effort. In a world full of distractions and endless demands on their attention, Sigma males have become experts at conserving their energy for what truly matters. They don't waste time on meaningless tasks, petty drama, or people who drain them emotionally. Instead, they focus on their goals, passions, and relationships that provide real value. This selectiveness ensures that their energy is spent wisely, leading to a more fulfilling and productive life. Sigma males are highly intentional about where they direct their focus, often prioritizing personal growth, professional development, and meaningful connections. They've learned that by protecting their time and energy, they can accomplish more and maintain their well-being. This selectiveness can sometimes make them seem aloof or detached, but in reality, they're simply discerning about where they invest their resources. They understand that their time is limited, and they don't want to waste it on things or people that don't align with their values or goals. Number 13. Sigma males embrace the power of observation. They are highly attuned to their surroundings and have a keen ability to observe people and situations without drawing attention to themselves. This ability allows them to gather valuable information and insights that others may overlook. Sigma males aren't loud or attention-seeking, but they're always quietly observing, taking note of the dynamics around them. Whether it's the behavior of a group, the unspoken tensions between people, or the subtle cues in a conversation, they notice things others might miss. This keen observation helps them navigate social situations with ease and avoid potential conflicts. It also gives them an edge in understanding people's true motives, which is why they tend to trust actions over words. Their ability to observe without being noticed also gives them a sense of control in social settings. They can take in all the information they need without ever having to put themselves on display. This quiet attentiveness makes them excellent problem solvers, decision makers, and negotiators, as they have a deeper understanding of the context and people involved. Thank you for your attention. You can now become a member of the channel by clicking the Join button under this video.